Hello again, everybody. This is Kurt Berglund with more Replay Baseball. We are in the 1960s Diamond Decade series, mini-series, something that has been going on my channel for the past few weeks and offline work as well. The game we're featuring today is the 1961 New York Yankees at the 1969 Washington Senators at RFK Stadium in Washington, D.C. The first game of the season between these two, opening day between these two, pitted Whitey Ford against Dick Bosman and ended up being a Whitey Ford 3-1 victory, with a save going to Luis Arroyo, home run by Roger Maris. In the first inning, got the Yankees off to a good start. Bosman kept the Senators close, but they couldn't quite catch the chairman of the board. Game 2 is underway. We are 4 innings into this one. It's Ralph Terry going for the visiting Yankees against Joe Coleman for the homestanding Washington Senators. No scoring in the first inning. Top of the second inning, Yogi Berra singled, and later in the inning scored on a single by Clete Boyer with 2 outs, giving the Yankees a 1-0 lead. Then in the bottom of the third, Paul Casanova, I said Paul Casanova, hit a solo home run off Ralph Terry to tie the score at 1 in the top of the fourth. The Yankees responded. Mickey Mantle drew a leadoff walk and made his way to second on a wild pitch, and then scored on a single later in the inning by Moose Skowron. That gave the Yankees a 2-1 lead. And then in the bottom of the fourth, leadoff single by Frank Howard was followed by another single by Mike Epstein. 1 out later, Lee May, the outfielder, not the first baseman, Lee May, hit a 3-run bomb to give the Washington Senators a 4-2 lead in the bottom of the fourth. We go to the 5th inning now, and it'll be Ralph Terry leading off for the New York Yankees, the 9-hitter, and then going to the top of the order with Bobby Richardson and Tony Kubek, the 1-2 hitters. The Yankees are down 4-2 as we start the top of the 5th, and we'll do the lineups as we go through. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Lots more coming up. Let's go to the ball game. And here's a nice shot of RFK Stadium configured for baseball. This is the ballpark card for RFK in 1969. Included in the Replay Diamond Decades for the 60s. Alright, so Ralph Terry uses pitcher hitting card number 3. He's down by 2 runs. I'm close to pinch hitting for him, but down 2 runs. I'm hoping maybe he can last a little longer, so we'll see how that goes. His stamina gets him through 6 innings minimum, unless, of course, he allows 6 runs. So the pitch to Terry from Coleman is a 2-4. That's a 55. And that's hit to the left fielder. So Frank Howard is in left field for the Senators today. He is most definitely a 1. And he doesn't get there. So it's a base hit for Ralph Terry, and the Yankees have something started in the 5th inning. They're down 4-2. Bobby Richardson is 0 for 2 against Joe Coleman. The pitch from Coleman is a 3-2. So we're going to be doing one of those outfield hit chances. 3 on the blue die gives us 1 from Coleman's card. So let's get to RFK Stadium and look in column 3. That's a 31, and that's a 3. So that's a total of 4 in column 3. And that's hit to Lee May, and here he comes to get it. And there's 1 out in the 5th inning. Ralph Terry scampers, if that's the term I'm looking for, back to first base. Tony Kubek is 0 for 2. He's up there now with 1 out. The pitch to Tony is a 6-2, and this could be trouble. Coleman's a right-handed pitcher. 6-2 gives us a 60 plus 4 off of Coleman's card gives us a total of 64, and that's going to be ripped into the corner. Lee May has to go get it. Ralph Terry is not a speed merchant, however. He will stop at third. Kubek stops at second, and it's a double for the Wisconsin native. 1 out, 2 on for Maris. First base is open, but Mantle is on deck. Roger is 1 for 2. He doubled in the first inning. The pitch from Coleman. The infield is back. 1-4 is a 35 plus 1 makes 36. This is grounded to Ken McMullen. Ralph Terry again scampers, this time toward home, and McMullen throws out Maris at first. I'm going to hold Kubek at second. You're not supposed to do that, but I'm going to say that's what Kubek would do. So Kubek remains at second. The Yankees score a run. It's now 4-3 Senators as Terry scores. There are 2 outs for Mantle. Now first base is open, and it's tempting to walk the Mick, but they're not gonna. They're gonna go after him. 2-3 is a 16 plus 2 is 1. That makes 17. That's hit to center field, and here comes Del Unser to put this one away and end the Yankee 5th. We've played 4.5. We're halfway through this game, and it is 4-3 Washington. All right, for the Senators in the bottom of the 5th against right-hander Ralph Terry, it's Del Unser, Bernie Allen, and Frank Howard coming up. Unser is 0 for 2 on the day. The pitch 4-3 is a 25, and that's hit to third baseman Clete Boyer with the infield back. So that makes a 26 because Clete's a 1, and it's bunted. Del Unser has laid down the bunt. So he needs one of these to be a 1. Neither one is, so Boyer throws him out on a 5-3 putout. 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Bernie Allen. Bernie 0 for 2. Couple of pop-outs to Richardson. Pitch from Terry is a 6-2. That's an 8. Terry's got a 4. We'll see if the 8 holds up. He got a hold of this one, and it is a 52. That's a 9 plus 4 makes 13. That's hit to right and deep. Maris back to the wall, and Bernie Allen has left the building. So has Elvis. It's 5-3 Senators. Not Ralph Terry's day. 1 out, bottom of the 5th, and the Yankees are going to get some action going in the bullpen in a hurry. Just when you think Terry has righted the ship today, something bad happens. So it's gonna be, don't tell me, it's gonna be Bill Stafford starting to throw in the Yankee pen. Howard is up there now. Frank is 1 for 1 with a run scored and a walk. The pitch 2-5 is a 4 plus 5 plus 4 more from Terry's card makes 8, and that is popped up foul territory. Boyer under it, and will put it away for out number 2. And now it's Mike Epstein. Epstein is 1 for 2 with a run scored. The pitch 5-6 is a 5 plus 3 is a 1. That's a 6 in column 5 for Epstein. He draws a walk, a 2-out walk, and that brings up Ken McMullen, who is 0 for 2. Lee May with the 3-run homer back in the 4th inning is on deck. Terry the stretch, and the pitch to McMullen is a 5-4. That's a 1. Plus one more makes a grounder to Bobby Richardson. He's going to flip to Kubek to retire the side, and he does. We've played 5. It's 5-3 Senators over the Yankees. Go to the 6th. Joe Coleman. A little bit of a rough 5th inning for Joe, but he's back out there to face Yogi Berra, Elston Howard, and Moose Skowron. If you're wondering about fatigue, Coleman has faced 22 batters. His limit is 28 before fatigue might become a problem. Berra is 1 for 2. He's leading off the 6th inning. The Yankees are down by 2. Pitch to Yogi is a 4-4. That's 11. Hit to shortstop. That's Ed Brinkman. And Ed Brinkman, even in it was a 2 in 1969, so he has a possible error. His number is a 46. If it's less than that, if it's more than that, he's got an error. It's not. And Brinkman throws out Berra for out number 1 in the 6th. The 1969 Washington Senators were 86 and 76. Of course, this was Ted Williams' inaugural season as a manager, and he definitely got the most out of this club. Having said that, that still makes them 23 games worse than the 61 Yankees, who were 109 and 53. All right, Elston Howard's 0 for 2. He's in there now against Coleman. That's a 6-6. That's trouble. That's an 11 plus 2 makes 13. That's to left and deep. Howard to the track. Howard to the wall, and that is gone. 5-4 Yankees, and just when you think the Senators have taken control of the game, that has not happened. It's 5-4 Senators with Skowron coming to the plate, who's working on a 1 for 2 day. Pitch to Moose. 3-6 is a 42. Plus 1 makes 43 in column 3. Line shot caught by Brinkman. There's 2 outs in the 6th. And now it's Boyer, 1 for 2. Drove in a run in the 2nd inning. On deck is Terry, but I don't know. I got Johnny Blanchard sitting there on the bench holding the bat. There's Coleman. 2-3 is a 16. Plus 2 is an 18. In column 2, that's hit to center field high but not deep. Unser under it, and he will take it for out number 3. So the Yankees score another solo run in the 6th on a home run by Howard. They leave none. It's 5-4 after 5.5 innings. So Terry's going to try and give the Yankees one more inning. He will face Lee May, Ed Brinkman, and Paul Casanova, who is going to have to pee in a cup after the game because he hit a home run in the Senators' 3rd inning. And I don't know if you remember much about Paul Casanova, but Paul Casanova didn't hit home runs in T-ball, so there may be an official investigation. All right. So May is 1 for 2. 3-run homer in the 4th. Terry winds, and his stamina is at 26. We're at 23. So Stafford is warming up again. And May is a 3-4. That's a 57. Plus 3 makes 60 in column 3. And that is a rare play check. It's not a rare play check. So Terry's got to throw May out at first, 4, 5, or 6, and he does that. Chopper back to Terry. He gloves it. He throws to Skowron, and May is retired. There's 1 gone in the bottom of the 6th. 5-4 Senators. We got a good one going. Brinkman at the plate, 0 for 2. Casanova on deck. The pitch. 6-6. That's a 7. Plus 3 makes 10. That is a base hit to center field. Mickey Mantle's going to collect that and throw it back in. With 1 out in the 6th, here comes the steroid boy, Paul Casanova. 1 for 1. They walked him. Terry was so intimidated The next inning, he walked him. Coleman is on deck. The pitch to Cassie. 1-5 is a 4, plus 3 makes 7. That's popped up. Second base, Bobby Richardson under it. And he's on the infield dirt for out number 2. So now we're up to Coleman. He's 2 batters from his potential fatigue number. But there's 2 outs, so I'm going to let him bat. He's a 1 with the stick. And Ralph Terry is now in stamina danger. Pitch to Coleman is a 5-5. That's a 4. Plus 1 makes 5 in column 5. That is grounded to Boyer. He's going to fire to Richardson covering second, and that will end the Senators' 6th inning. Played 6 complete. It's 5-4 Washington. And now Coleman trudges back out for inning number 7, and we're going to see a pinch hitter for Terry to lead off the Yankee 7th. And then the top of the order with Richardson. So how do they play this? Do they send Blanchard up there hoping for a tie on one swing? Yeah, why not? Yeah, they're going to do that. Okay, so here comes Blanchard out of the dugout. Left-handed pinch hitter extraordinaire for the 61 Yankees. Terry's day is done. I'll give you his numbers as Blanchard gets loose in the on-deck circle. So Terry pitched 6 innings, allowed 2, 4, 6 hits, 5 runs. They're all earned. He walked 2. He walked 3. He struck out 1. He allowed 3 home runs. Bernie Allen, Lee May, Paul Casanova. I said Paul Casanova. He didn't hit anybody, and he didn't throw any wild pitches. He is on the hook for the loss unless the Yankees can reverse this thing. Blanchard, 93 games, 243 at-bats, 21 homers, a 305 average, and a 613 slugging mark. And a couple of more homers, if I'm not mistaken. I know he hit at least 1 in the 61 series against the Reds. Might have hit 2. Okay, so Coleman winds and delivers to Blanchard, leading off the top of the 7th for New York. That is a 2-1. That's a 37. Plus 1 makes 38 in column 2. And that's grounded. That's a comebacker. Gloved by Coleman, he turns and flips to Epstein for 1 man gone. In the Yankee 7th, here comes Richardson. Bobby is 0 for 3. Coleman winds and delivers. 1-4 is a 35. Plus 1 makes 36 in column 1. Ground ball McMullen. Ken plants and throws to Epstein, and there's 2 outs. Now it's Kubek, 1 for 3. Tony doubled in the 5th. Coleman winds and delivers. 1-4 is a 5. Plus 2 makes 6. Hey, struck him out. That's Coleman's 3rd strikeout, and he picked a good time for his second 1-2-3 inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. And it is Washington 5, New York 4. Stafford is on now to do the pitching for the Yankees. He will bat in the 9 spot in the order. Stafford, 25 games, 11 starts, and 61, 195 innings, 268 ERA, 14-9 record. If he does a good job here, Yankees are certainly in this game. Unser, Allen, and Howard leading off the bottom of the seventh, the 1-2-3 hitters. Senators need some insurance. The pitch to Del Unser is a 2-6, and this is trouble. This is hit to left field, so Yogi is on the run, and I think we all know how painful that can be. He is a 3, so we'll see if this thing's going to land. It's a 26, that's a 2, and Yogi makes the catch. 1 gone in the seventh. Bernie Allen, who homered last time up, he's 1 for 3. Frank Howard on deck. Hondo, the capital punisher. 3-6 is a 47. +2 is a 49 in column 3. That is a base hit to right field. Allen's on with his second hit of the game. That's going to give Stafford the problem of facing Hondo with a man aboard. 1 for 2 for Hondo with a run scored and a walk. Double play target. Pitch from Stafford is a 1-3. That's a 2. +3 makes 5. Hey, struck him out with gas. It's a broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. All right, 2 outs. Bottom of the seventh for Washington, and now it's Epstein. All right. Epstein 1 for 2. Allen still at first. There's 2 men out. The pitch from Stafford is a 2-1. That's a 37. +3 on Stafford's card makes 40. And that's grounded to Tony Kubek. He's going to go the short way to Richardson and retire the Senators in the seventh. Go to the eighth. 5-4 Washington. We're going to get a new Senators pitcher to go through the meat of the Yankee order, and it's going to be Daryl Knowles, a lefty. Kind of a coming out party for Daryl Knowles, 27 years old, big season in 69, 53 games, 84 innings, 224, 9-2 record, 13 saves. Coleman's day, 7 innings, 2, 4, 6, 7 hits, allowed 4 runs, and they were all earned. He walked 1 and struck out 3. He allowed 1 home run. That was to Elston Howard. He didn't hit anybody, but he did uncork a wild pitch. He is in line for the win if Knowles and maybe others can get the job done and close this out. 5-4 Senators, top of the 8th, Maris, Mantle, and then Berra, unless I hit for him, are up. Knowles winds and pitches to Maris. That's a 4-4. That's a 2. That's grounded to Bernie Allen at second base. He's going to flip to Epstein, and there's 1 down. Now it's Mantle. 0 for 2 for the Mick. He has also walked and scored a run. The pitch from Knowles. 1-2 is a 2. +3 makes 5. Hey, struck him out. Baked beans. Gas. 2 down in the 8th. Yogi's up. I have a hard time pinch hitting for Yogi Berra, so I'm not going to do it. I know, he's 36. I know. Pitch to Knowles, 1-6 is a 45. A 3 makes 46 on column 1. Hey, struck him out with gas. 3 up, 3 down for Knowles in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Stafford coming back out for New York. He will face McMullen, May, and Brinkman for Washington. It's 5-4 Senators. McMullen 0 for 3. The pitch to Ken. 5-3 is a 40 plus 2 plus 1 makes 41 in column 5. He hit him. Stafford just dotted Ken McMullen, and he's not happy about it. McMullen trots down to first. Lee May coming up. That's going to get action going in the Yankee bullpen because they only need a run to tie this thing. And they want to keep it close. So it's going to be... See, I put Bud Daly in the starting rotation, but maybe that was a mistake. I'm going to get Jim Coates going in the bullpen. And it's Lee May coming to the plate. Stafford, the stretch. He checks McMullen at first, who's still gimpy. The pitch to May is a 2-2. That's an 11 plus 6, or plus 4 makes 15 in column 2. That's a base hit to right field. McMullen stops at second. 2 on, nobody out now for Brinkman. The major, Ralph Houck, is not pleased in the Yankee dugout. Coates is not ready. Brinkman's 1 for 3. Could have him bunt. Stafford, the stretch, the pitch to Brinkman. He is bunting. He is bunting. And this is bunted at third baseman Clete Boyer. Chance for it's a sack plus a hit. Batter has a successful sacrifice plus a chance for a bunt hit. So we got to check with the umpire. This is not a part of replay I enjoy. I'll just tell you that right now. Boyer's defense is a 1. Brinkman's speed is a 3. So there we go. And the speed, so it's a 1. So if it's anything but a 1 that I roll with this die, if it's anything but a 1, he's out. He's out. So it's a successful sacrifice as Brinkman bunts to Boyer. McMullen moves up to third. May moves up to second. And there is 1 out. Now comes steroid boy Paul Casanova. Could pinch hit for him. On the other hand, they could walk him, but I don't think in the history of his life Paul Casanova has ever been intentionally walked, so that seems like a bad move. They're not going to hit for him, and Stafford will pitch to him. The infield is in, trying to choke off that run at the plate. Stafford, the stretch, the pitch to Casanova is a 2-4. That's a 16. Plus 3 is a 19 in column 2. That's a fly ball to center field. Mantle is under it. Now it's up to the third base coach. Mantle's arm is a 4. McMullen, his speed, if that's the word I'm looking for, is a 3. So we got a -1 in the third base coach column. There it is. So let's see if McMullen's gonna try and score. It's a 9. He holds. So now That brings up Knowles. Now, I'd love to leave Daryl in there. I really would. But there's 3 righties coming up in the 9th. And I think the Senators need this run. So they're going to go for it. They're going to send up Ed Stroud, the man they call the Creeper. So Stroud is going to pinch hit for Knowles with 2 outs and runners at second and third. And in the Washington bullpen, their co-closer, Denny Higgins, is going to start to warm up. Problem with Denny is Denny can get wild, so they're going to warm up Humphreys as well. Speaking of wild, when a knuckleballer is your version of a control pitcher in the bullpen, you know you got something. All right, so Stroud is up. McMullen at third, May at second, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Senators lead 5-4. Stafford, the stretch. The pitch. 3-3 is uh-oh. All right, so we got 3 coming from Stafford's card. If this is a .34 or better, the Senators are going to score another run. It's not. It's a 15. That's a 2. Plus 3 makes 5. That's a fly ball left field. Here comes Yogi one more time, and he puts it away for out number 3. We're going to go to the 9th, and the Senators have a 1-run lead. That's all they get. Coming on is Denny Higgins. Higgins will bat in the 9th spot in the order. It's tempting to pull Howard here, but if you do that, see, he's up third in the bottom of the 9th. So I'm not doing that either. So Knowles is out. Higgins is on. Denny Higgins, 55 games, 85 innings, 348 earned run average, 10-9 record, 16 saves. He actually had more saves than Knowles on the 69 season. But as you can see from column 2, there's some wildness issues there. And it's going to be Elston Howard, Moose Skowron, and maybe Clete Boyer coming up. 6, 7, 8 hitters. And if anybody gets on, it'll be the pitcher spot, Stafford. And, of course, he will not bat. All right, so Stafford goes 2 innings, allows 2 hits, no runs, but he made it interesting. He struck out 1. He hit a batter. He didn't walk anybody. Didn't throw any wild pitches. And so he got out of there doing his job. So it's Howard against Higgins. The pitch to Elston is a 4-1. That's a 2. That's hit to Brinkman. Ed's got it and fires to Epstein for out number 1. 1 gone in the top of the 9th. 5-4 Senators. Skowron coming to the plate. Moose is 1 for 3. The pitch. 4-6 is a 1. That's hit to Epstein. He gloves it. He gloves it. And takes it himself for out number 2. Now it's Boyer. I don't know. Actually, I do know. Bob Serve is going to pinch hit. Yeah, yes. Bob Serve is going to pinch hit. And standing in the on-deck circle is Stafford, but nobody believes he's going to bat if it gets to that. So Serve is pinch hitting. bat knee and all, 75 games, 175 at-bats, 8 homers, 234 average, 289 on base, but 429 slugging. He can put a charge into one and tie this game, and that's what the major wants him to do. Higgins winds and delivers. 1-4 is a 35, plus 2 makes 37. Ground ball, Bernie Allen. He throws to Epstein, and the Senators win the ball game 5-4 over the 61 New York Yankees. Winning pitchers, Joe Coleman, he is 1-0. Save goes to Denny Higgins, his first. Losing pitcher, Bill Terry, 0-1. The line score for the victorious Washington Senators of 1969 vintage, 5 runs on 8 hits. They committed no errors. And for the 61 Yankees, 4 runs on 4 hits. They committed no errors. And each team's record is now even at 1-1. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel for more Diamond Decades Replay Baseball. Lots of stuff on my channel going on. Good time to get subscribed. Spread the word, share the video, leave me comments. Have a good time. Thank you again. Have a good evening. So long, everybody.